think it has made the connection. Maybe. Yes, it has. Welcome to the MajorBS show. Hey. I'm going to try out writing some music. For writing music, I primarily use this. My iPod or iPad. I've got this crazy grip on it so I can hold on to it properly while I'm doing stuff. Yeah. So I'm going to get it started here. I figured out how to get it to actually play through my PC. Let's see if it works properly. Pressing the things, pressing the things. I think that works. Ho ho. You guys can't see the dirts, fingerprint stuff on it. I originally was gonna actually set up a separate camera using my phone as a webcam. I might still do that probably. Whoa, screen went all crazy. Oh, it still has the screen flip on. Yeah, I was gonna use my phone as another webcam and just have it descending on top of it and just have my fingers going in. I might still do that with some other stuff, like other synthesizers and things like I might do that with my 2DS or not 2DS, sorry, my DS XL and 3DS XL, because I have a bunch of I have the Korg synthesizer for those, which I love using, especially with the stylus input for that, especially with the Chaos pad on there is super fun for just doing crazy music stuff. Yeah, it's pretty fun. So let's see how this goes. Hopefully this won't be too loud, but we're gonna try it out and see how it goes. All right. First off, music project I'm working on right now is actually a bunch of sound deck, music stuff for Reset Ultra Lounge, which is like a bar here in the city, and I'm setting up some music for our tournaments that we're doing. So I've just been playing around with ideas, and we have a regular NHL tournament that we're doing every Wednesday, and I kind of wanted to build a sound deck of working off one piece of music, and then just build different bumpers and stuff out of it, to make every time the microphone has to turn on to say the score or to make an announcement or something like that, to have something fill the space with the talking, just to build transitions and stuff, and just make the tournament seem a little bit more professional and hype and fun. Yeah, so here I'm just going to set up the chat thing here. So if anybody wants to talk at me in the chat, if anybody comes on, they are definitely welcome too. I'll try and keep an eye on it while I'm actually doing music creation here, but it's might be kind of challenging, but I'll do my best to keep it in my view here as I'm making stuff. So it'll be really interesting to see if this works properly. And I already screwed things up. Isn't that great? I'm to open. Okay. They updated my iPad right before I did this, so I'm a little bit unfamiliar with that. So here, we're going to see if the drums are working here. I set up a basic drum beat, and you might start kind of recognizing a little bit of this. A little bit of popping. I might have to lower the volume. So the idea was for the NHL thing, I was going to, I was actually going to be doing like a cover bass of the NHL theme song, like dun 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 dun, like, you know, the da 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 da. This one's, you know, hockey night in Canada. Everybody knows hockey night in Canada. But I was gonna add some crazy drums to it. Probably working with something like this for like the transitions. Use a little bit more spacing for the intro part of the song. I also built this little guy that's over in the corner here is actually just that drum part, just as like a play only. Like I can trigger that at any time I want. So I could build, like, if we have an MC or something, we can do stuff like, oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's time once again. Yes, it's reset hockey. You know, do something like that. Something like that around that. So we'll see how that goes. I'm at the point now where I'm trying to set up things for getting the bass filtered out and to work on the next part of the song, because the beginning part is, you know, pretty simple with just the dun 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 dun. I can write that part over top of it. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to use guitar for that or if I'm going to use another synth, because I have some other synth programs I can like parlay into this with using another program. So we'll see. I might do that. We shall see. I might do that. I'm just checking on the chat thing here. Just making sure that's something's. I can hear audio. I think it's coming out of my phone, but I'm not 100% certain. Just to be certain, to be a little bit more careful that there's another sound filtering in, I'm going to turn the volume all the way down on it. Haha. Haha. Cool. So what is next? Alright, so I had the guitar part here. I do have to apologize. Some of this music creation can be very repetitive in nature. So I'm going to try and keep playing things over and over again to a minimum. But a lot of times, just to make sure you get it perfectly right for, especially when you're trying to record something for a loop setup like this or anything like that, it's a good idea to just try and play it over and over again to get it right. So we'll see how this works. Right. So I'm pretty sure even though this isn't a real guitar, this is kind of the setup I had. That sounds the right key. Let's just double check what key that was in again. think it's a B. Quite certain that's a B. I can actually check really easily. If we just jump into one of these other notes here. Yeah, it's a B. Because I know this is, yeah. Actually, that might not be a B. I'll think about it. It's not an E string. This type of setup is very basic, like this, the iPad GarageBand setup. Until I kind of get it rolling, like I actually do have an actual, like my actual bass and my actual electric here, and my keys, and then like keys I can set up through MIDI to my computer. But for now, the guitars, I have no way of plugging them through to my iPad to capture sounds in iPad. I can kind of connect them to my PC at the moment, but I don't have a pedal bass for my electric currently, which I'm gonna have to get. I'm gonna have to get working for sure. So, okay, now I know what note that is. I'm going to figure out the next part. I kind of want to use something with some big chords. I just love banging out chords. It's my favorite thing. No, I don't want to use you, grand piano. Grand piano is fun, but it can be kind of all over the place. We might be able to get that out of here, actually. Super dark. Go all minor. There's no once I change the keys, I'd be able to do that. Oh, another thing I have to apologize, the camera in the corner there, you'll see me looking down quite a bit. No wonder I'll probably get neck strain from using this thing one day, but still one of my preferred ways of just fiddling around with music. First off, let's change the... Yeah, there's some fun ones in here. Some of them are hilarious. Some of them don't even make sense. It's funny. Maybe do that classic rock organ. Oop. I think GarageBand crashed. Maybe. Oh, there it is. That was weird. That was weird. I don't know what that was about. Oh yeah, oops. We were doing something else. We were looking at a different instrument. Yeah. Looking at smart keyboard. Classic rock organ. Everybody likes it. it kind of feels a little bit more like classic, well, hockey organ. But we're likely not going to use the chords too much, so I shouldn't rely too much on it. There we go. I wonder if I can play that fast enough. I just realized another issue. There's a slight delay between the stream, well, when I'm actually playing on the instrument and the stream. So I gotta make sure I have two sets of headphones going here. One that I keep for the stream, so I can hear kind of what's going on there, just for the start, and then I'll probably jump straight to just the bud earphones. Yeah, it's probably a better idea. Yep. Just pop those up there. And there. Nice, wonderful resting spot. Yay. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that'll work. That's perfect. Just gonna make sure I do it in the right cell. I'm just going to do a basic 1-bar part, because then I can use that to build a whole bunch of other like larger parts. I usually do, like, especially when I'm playing on piano, like it just makes a lot more sense to like play what you're trying to play. Like you practice it a bunch, and then you play it, and you know, you're not playing one small part and then recording it and then repeating that. It feels a lot better to actually like play it out. Although sometimes you do have to do that, like especially if you're using it through MIDI or something like that. But yeah, using the iPad when you're just trying to make little parts to like build. It's almost like you're programming, like you're programming little parts to put together to make a song that you can then deconstruct and reconstruct and mold any way you want. I just noticed that the AirPlay is not working again, so I'll put that back. I don't know why that was down, but it's now working. Thankfully. Yep. Right. There we go. Alright. No, I don't have sound through there. What I'm guessing that means is that when I plugged in the headphones into it, it killed the AirPlay. Yeah. Guess there's no way I can do both. Here, let's see. What happens if I do that? Yeah. Oh well. That kind of sucks. Guess I can't have both. Oh. Let's see. Maybe I can trick it. Maybe I can trick it. Doesn't look like it. Well, we'll try this out still. We'll see if we can get it working. Otherwise, next time, what I can do is figure out a way to get my iPad plugged in direct through my, like, the microphone mixer that I use. That way I can split the audio off and have it going there, and then also have it going have it go to my headphones, and then also have it go through the audio to there. Probably do both. Hey, it's Johnny. How you doing, Johnny? Good to see you, sir. Yeah. I'm making some musics. Sweet. Hey, Johnny, do you want to hear an old classic? I could play an old classic for you. I wrote some music for Mr. Johnny Esports a while back, and I could play. Take your pick, Johnny. What do you want to hear? I'm not sure if you remember any of these tracks, but I could play one for you. Yeah, he Pub Stomp it is. All right, I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna go ahead and play the whole track here. Let's see. Sounds like it's playing, right? How's that sound, Johnny? I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad this is working. I was worried that the audio would be like it would have weird artifacting and stuff, but it seems pretty good so far. I'm actually really surprised. I'm doing this through AirPlay from my iPad direct to my PC. So. Quite a lot of sounds playing all at the same time in certain parts here. And some of this stuff is, like, as you can see, like, a couple lines are set up. Importing different apps music, like different synthesizers. There's two of them. There's one at the top that's a Commodore 64 synthesizer. And the S that you see there, that's a NES soundboard synthesizer. Software app that they actually have for iPads called SquareSynth. I can't remember what the Commodore 64 one's called, but yeah, used together with a lot of the instruments that are built into GarageBand. You do some pretty fun stuff. Like this track and a few of the other tracks that probably some of the funnest music creation stuff I've done so far. Definitely want to do more of that. That's why I'm starting this, because streaming gives me an excuse to write music and to keep doing it. So yeah. Thanks, Johnny. For sure. I'll keep doing it. For sure. otherwise it would keep playing the same song over again. So yeah, that was Pub Stomp. Or Pub Stomper, sorry. Or I can't remember what we finalized or what we called that in the end, but still I like that song. It's super fun. Bye, Johnny. If you're still there, bye. Yeah. Let's see. I'm just gonna try and record this. I hope this works. See, what I'll do is get these two rolling. If I get these two rolling and then try and get this in here at the same time. Yeah, if I press it, there's just enough delay. Yeah, you can hear, like, of course, that it's delayed. It's not exactly when I'm pressing it. Yeah, it's pretty much unplayable. Oh man. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to find a way around that. For now, there's not going to be much I can do until I get that figured out. One thing I can do, just to finish off the stream for today, because looks like I got to do a little bit more work to make sure I can get this rolling right, is I'll play you one more song. Play something a little bit older on here. Actually, here, I'm gonna find... yes. This is a song that I made when I was at a friend's birthday party, and a little bit afterwards. I kind of filled out and did a whole bunch of other stuff. It's just something that's sequenced up. One of these tracks I'm going to have to completely mute because it contains a whole lot of inappropriate language. Because it's supposed to be a joke song, but yeah, it turned out being a little bit more adventurous than I was originally planning. But yeah, it's pretty much a self-contained thing here, just in case I'm going to put that all the way down, so I don't want any of the voice clips playing. That track is all voice clips, and it's all stuff that's also embarrassing for certain people if played publicly, so I will not do that. But for now, here, I'm going to at least get something started here, so I can play you guys out with some music. So I'm just going to kind of sequence this on the fly, so let's check it out. Excuse me, sorry. I can't remember what this next part does, but we'll see. Okay, that's what that does. Those are the same. Gotta sequence those both the same. That was fun. Thanks. Very much. That was interesting because I have not sequenced that song in a while, so I'd completely forgot how it was supposed to go. Of course, I actually haven't even sequenced and actually recorded this song. It doesn't actually have like a set way that it was written and supposed to be played out. Yeah, I never did get around to finishing it. It was just more a fun thing that I wrote around someone's birthday. just to be goofy. And it turned out being a lot more like calm and contemplative than I originally was thinking it was going to be. Yeah, actually, let's take it a little adventure. What the heck is this? I can't even remember what this is. My Song 2. All right, well, let's see. Oh, I remember this now. All right, well, let's see. I think Tara and I was goofing around with this. I'm really curious what the next part is. Is it even the same key? Yeah, like this part over here, the green part does not really fit. Oh. It's so awkward sounding, but it kind of works. Almost add some like lyrics in this part. Let me do that. I'm gonna washboard lyric, which essentially means it's just making up weird non-words on the fly just to see what you come up with for writing a song. Trees gather round, man. Oh, it's hard to find the way sometimes. Oh, trees gather round the bend. Yes, they got to help me to find. Makes no sense. Oh, that part doesn't fit really in the song. No, it doesn't. So I'll just stop it there. And that's good enough for me. It's just how the song goes. Said, I shouldn't dropped out that part. Let's just bring it back now. That's better. I think so. How about you? I think so. Let's try and drop the drums and see how that sounds instead. Ooh, just brings it down a little. Yeah, that works for me. Without the drums. Yeah, just a little, maybe a little bit more. Bring it back now, yeah. Listen to me. I'm gonna maybe kind of that vocal line that I made up. I'm gonna like record that in here, just using the microphone on the actual app here. Point your iPad towards the sound you want to record. It always makes me laugh. I think it's the funniest shit ever. It's hilarious. Oh, the microphone's over here, so. Alright. And I can record it in these like weird setups here. So we'll start with large room, just see how that sounds. I'm gonna have to make this longer, automatic, so then I'll just keep going. Here we go. Actually, apologies, I screwed that up. We're gonna go back, get the whole track rolling again. No, I don't want to keep that. Get out of here. Yeah, we'll kill that for now. Do 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 do. Seas are green. Yes, they come along with me and give me screams. Hey, bees, they like it does. It's a whole bunch of made up words, and that's because hey, I've got my enemies, just making up some words. It doesn't really matter what I'm singing, it's all earned. Oh, they learn me, and I'm just making up words, and it's alright, because I just wanted to get a vocal line. Yeah, a vocal line. A vocal line is good enough, so I can come back later and listen to it. Oh yeah, I think that's good enough. I think that's good enough. And I'll stop right before the 60th bar, and yeah, there we go. That's good enough. It saved that, so then I can go back later and chop that down and just pick out the parts that I actually kind of like. And yeah, I'm hoping to make something out of that, because I dig it. It's very cool. I even forgot I had kind of recorded that with my wife Tara. She was goofing around with it, so sometimes that's how some of the best tracks and funnest stuff that you can play comes about, is just goofing around. So yeah, guess I'm just gonna kind of let this play out. So everybody have a good night. Adios. Take it easy. Seas are green. Yes, they come along with me and give me screams. Hey, bees, they like it does. It's a whole bunch of made up words, and that's because hey, I've got my enemies, just making up some words. It doesn't really matter what I'm singing, it's all earned. Oh, they learn me, and I'm just making up words, and it's alright, because I just wanted to get a vocal line. Yeah, a vocal line. A vocal line is good enough, so I can come back later and listen to it. Oh yeah, I think that's good enough. I think that's good enough. And I'll stop right before the 60th bar, and yeah. Do 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 do. Seas are green. Yes, they come along with me and give me screams. Hey, bees, they like it does. a whole bunch of made up words, and that's because hey, I've got my man just making up some words. It doesn't really matter what I'm singing, it's all bird. Oh, little me, and I'm just making up words, and it's alright, because I just wanted to get a vocal line. Yeah, a vocal line. A vocal line is good enough, so I can come back later and I'll listen to it. Oh yeah, I think that's good enough. I think that's good enough. And I'll stop right before the 6